California Game here.
And Super Crazy Grandma.
Soon to be something else, but for now we're doing this video while he still has the other channel.
Okay.
Where as soon as we get on this, we're gonna go work on making his new channel.
Yep, and I wanted to show you my my Mario video game collection, all the Mario games I have, not counting Super Smash Bros. Brawl and any Mario game or Yoshi or any games like that. Yep, okay, first we're talking about the Super Mario Bros. 1, the first Mario game I have and the oldest. This is the Mario / Duck Hunt version. There's two different covers, but you saw that when we did the pan for you, so really you don't need to go up and do a close-up.
I'll give you a close-up.
Well, I might do a close-up later, but these are both the exact same games. And I got these for the NES. The Duck Hunt has to have the light gun. You can't play without the light gun. The my NES came with one. And Mario is the first out of the Super Mario Bros. Series, but every Mario game. I got the gun when I got the NES, so. Oh yeah, I could have brought the gun up here, but that's not really Mario related. And Super Mario 1 is one of the better Mario games.
I just got the hint. This is all Mario stuff.
Yeah.
I can't believe it took me that long.
Yeah, this is all the Mario stuff I have. Then came
Should be wearing my Wario hat, but
yeah, but then came Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Nintendo also, and this is the one a lot of people get a lot of hate and dislike on. A lot of people do not like this game.
Lots of haters on this game.
I don't know why. I mean, the Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2 is completely different. It's almost similar to this game, but we don't have the original Mario Brothers. If I ever get a Famicom, that's the Japanese NES, I'm gonna get that game. Or if I just get the Super Mario Bros. All-Star for or if I get the Super Mario Bros. All-Star for the Super Nintendo, that has the game on it. Well, that's a newer version. It's not the original, but this is a copy, almost the exact same game as a game in Japan. I think the name was Doki Doki something. I really can't remember the name, but it's the exact same game except for they changed the characters. That's the only thing they changed in the entire game. So really, they just changed the Mario characters and then.
So they're not Mario anymore.
So no, it was based. They had a game and then they took and changed it to this. And really, the only thing they changed was the characters.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
So it's kind of like it didn't put any effort into it. It was a good game, but kind of lacking. Now this is probably what people say is the greatest Mario game ever. It's probably my second favorite Mario game, but it's not my favorite. And that's Super Mario World 3 for the NES.
Nobody can see it like that.
And this is the game this is what is called the greatest Mario game ever. It's my second favorite Mario game, not my favorite. It went out a lot of stuff. It was more like the first one. They added stuff, a lot of stuff that wasn't in the first one. It's kind of more like the first one. Kind of like the game we wanted, but we didn't get in the second game, and then they made this one. This is a game you should totally. If you have an NES, this is the one Mario game you should have. Well, cause this is probably the best out of the 3 on the NES. Okay, next, I'll do Game Boy next. Yeah. And I just got this recently, and it is Super Mario Land. For the.
There you go.
Yeah, and I got this for the Game Boy, and I just recently got this for $5. It was really cheap because Mario games usually for that are usually a little more expensive since they're more popular and yeah. So I got this for $5. I didn't expect them to have it. It's at this place I go to all the time. And I got it, and it's one of those games I just recently played. It's probably a game I could beat. I could probably beat. It's a lot easier than the NES versions. It's a great port to the Game Boy, and totally one you should check out. I think I'm pretty sure there's some Super Mario Land 2 and stuff what I need to get for the Game Boy. But that was pretty cool. Next game is Dr. Mario for the Nintendo Game Boy, same system, Game Boy. I don't have the console version of this on the NES, but I did get the Game Boy one, and this one's in pretty good condition, and it's kind of like similar to Tetris, if anybody's played Tetris 1 or Tetris 2 on the NES. It's mostly the same.
Do you have Dr. Mario for the NES?
No, I don't. That's one of the Mario games I do not. Probably one of the only Mario games I do not have. I have it for the Game Boy. It's basically the same thing. It's just like It's the puzzle game. That's really all it is. Similar to Tetris and stuff like that. So not much to say. So now we're gonna move to next review, Super Nintendo. I gotta do one first. And this is my favorite game out of all the Mario games ever. Super Mario World. Super Mario World. Yeah, it's my favorite. It was ported to the Super Nintendo. The first one of my favorite Mario game out of all the Mario games, not counting. Yeah, my favorite Mario game of all time. The graphics were improved. They moved it to the 16-bit era. This had probably a lot more secret stuff into it. Secret levels, bonus levels. It was a decent game. This is the best Mario game, I think. And there's a lot of stuff like that. A bunch of new people like Yoshi was in this and stuff. And I think that's everything. Now we move on to Yoshi's Island. What they say is Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. This one it's kind of the same thing as Super Mario Brothers 2 for the NES. It was completely different than the Super Mario World. Now this one didn't get a lot of hate like Super Mario Bros. 2 did. A lot of people actually like this game, but to me it's a good game, but it felt different. It's kind of Mario as a baby, and he really doesn't do anything. Mostly it's more Yoshi than anything. It's kind of showing how the Mario series kind of started. And it's a different game. The graphics are different. They look more cartoonish and stuff. And it's a very good game, and totally one you should check out. Okay. Wait, does that come first or do those? I'll do this one. Okay, next game I got is for the Game Boy Advance. It's Super Mario Advance, and this is a game I got a while ago, a couple of years ago. It has 2 games on it. It has the original Super Mario Brothers on it, a newer version of that, and a newer version of Super Mario Brothers 2 on it, an upgraded version. This is probably the best version of Super Mario Brothers 2 that I've played. Of all the ones I played, this is probably the best version of Super Mario Bros. 2. A remake of it. It's for the Game Boy Advance, and this is one of those games that you should totally check out. It's an amazing game. And yeah, totally check this out. There's a lot of other Mario games for the Game Boy Advance you should check out too. Okay, now we move to GameCube, and let me see. Let's do that one first. Next game is Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Striker, and this is for the GameCube. And it is a Mario soccer game that I got. There's a couple other Mario games I'm going to show here in a minute. This is just a basic game. It's Mario characters and stuff. That's soccer. You also have Donkey Kong, some other characters like that, and it's Mario-based characters, and it's just sports game, soccer.
So if you're into sports, you like Mario, definitely a game you should probably check
Yeah,
out.
this is probably one of the Mario usually sports games actually better than the regular sports games, in my opinion. Okay, now we'll do this one. I got Mario Party 4. I got the same thing. I got this where I got Super Mario Striker. I had also this game, Mario Party 4, and this for the GameCube. And this is an amazing game. The Mario Party started on the Nintendo 64, number 1, 2, and 3 were on the Nintendo 64. Those are a little hard to find. Not hard to find, but they're a little more unique and not easy, but not
rare.
hard. Not rare, but they're like uncommon. They're not easy to find, but they're not really hard to find. I know some are, but they're not. They're not going to be cheap games. They're probably $15 or more. Yeah, but these ones are very cheap because these ones you can buy probably at a GameStop or something. This is number 4. They have like 8 of these. This is like a spin-off series. Probably the Nintendo spin-off series. There's a lot of mini games on it. It's like a kind of like a board game, like Mario style. And you just play a lot of mini games, players, all the Mario characters. And the stuff you get to collect. It's a very fun game and a very amazing spin-off made from Mario. Now, next. Okay, now we got Mario Party 6. This is also for the this is also for the GameCube. This is the Mario Party 6, and this is another amazing Mario Party series. You have all your favorite characters. Some of these have new characters. This is about basically almost the same thing. You have a bunch of mini games, and you have different places you can go, worlds, board. It's something like a board game. It's an awesome game. Really check it out for the GameCube. And last in my Mario Party series is Mario Party 7. My brother John used to have a GameCube, and this is one of the games he had on it. Then he gave the GameCube to us, and then we sold it. And that was before I started actually getting games and collecting stuff. Became more of the collector I am now, and appreciative of all these games. And so I recently I recently got a GameCube for $10 or less. It might be the same price as GameStop. I think GameStop is probably like 20. It might be a little less. Pretty cheap. I got that with the wire, no controller, but I had a controller. And I have the Wii, so I can play these games on the Wii. So this is amazing. This is number 7. This is the last one, I'm pretty sure. This is the last one that was on the GameCube.
Yeah.
And this I think it's a pretty decent one. I played this one the most out of all of them. It's a great game, has a lot of great characters, and a game you should totally check out. If you have not played this Mario Party game, you're a fan of the Mario Party series. Okay, the last game is probably one of the newest out of the Mario series. That is Super... Okay, who's showing you first?
That is... Sorry.
I got it. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and this could be considered maybe Mario 4, because there was Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3. This could be considered a 4, I do not know. Or this is a new thing they're doing, and they're going to be better. It was an amazing game. This is one of the first games you could play as 4 people. And most of the other games you could play 2 players.
It was kind of like the old games, kind of like one-dimensional, but not really one-dimensional, but it kind of had the same maps. Like you kind of jump.
Yeah, you go sideways.
It had the same layout, just more like better graphics. Not everything was like a. You had more 3-dimensional characters.
Yeah, it was more like it's like the old games where they're all like almost a lot of the old games are just side scrollers. You walk that way. They still make a lot of games like that today, and they kept it like the old game, and Nintendo has
But they improved the graphics by a milestone.
The graphics, levels, new suits, new like power-ups, and you could play on this one as four people could play at a time. And so they had Mario, Luigi, and 2 Toads you could play as. It was a good game, and the other ones you could not play as 4 characters. You could do 2-player, so it was only like 1, and then when the other person died, the other person played. You didn't really get to play on the same screen. This one you do. It's an amazing game to play with friends, and this is probably I have played this one a good amount. It's actually one of my favorite out of the Mario games. Probably my third favorite out of all the Mario games I play. And this is totally one that you should check out. It's the newest, one of the newest. Well, this is like a year or so old, but it's one of the best. It's really a good game. And as you can see, I'm wearing this Mario jacket I just got this week. Hot Topic. And Mario jacket, and I have this hat, whatever I've had for a long time. What I got.
Starting to understand him because of his hair.
Yeah, and I think that's everything. That's all the Mario games I have. This is my collection. And if I get a lot more, I'll do probably another one. If I get to where I have most of the games.
You can borrow some of my games if you want to.
I could. Yeah, but this is just all the stuff I have, not my stuff. And I think that's everything. So until I do another review, until I do my next review or collection of like type of games. Stay tuned. All new stuff. I'm gonna poke one of those too.
Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe. Click the subscribe button above for both of us.